So we have some drama coming out of Cleveland today regarding Odell Beckham, his relationship with the Cleveland Browns, sort of what's going on there. Of course, yesterday was a trade deadline, and it seemed as if there was an effort on Odell Beckham's side to potentially get moved out of Cleveland. And if you guys are new here and you haven't subscribed, I put out NFL news and rumors on this channel. So if that's something you want to see, feel free to subscribe to the channel down below. If you guys, I don't know if you guys saw or not, but his dad posted a video on Instagram, Odell Beckham Sr. Basically, this like 5 or 10 minute clip of plays where Odell Beckham is wide open and Baker Mayfield basically doesn't throw him the ball. And in the comments of that Instagram post, people were like, oh, come on, like Baker basically stinks. He's not giving him the ball. And Odell Beckham Sr., so Odell's dad, basically responded with like green check marks, basically saying Baker's not getting my son the ball. And so the chances, I think, of him just putting it up there and not taking it down if Odell Beckham sort of wanted it down, I think sort of shows that clearly maybe Odell Beckham sent a message through his dad. He hasn't necessarily said anything that I've seen. Maybe his dad just went out there and said it on his own. But I sort of doubt that would happen. So that definitely caused some issues. And then we also have LeBron James tweeting a free OBJ. So it seems, I mean, as we've seen for the past few weeks, that, you know, Baker Mayfield hasn't really been playing very well. He hasn't been getting Odell Beckham Jr. the ball. And up to this point, before yesterday, I would say that I didn't necessarily think that maybe Odell Beckham would force his way out of there, but now it's sort of seeming like this may be what's going to happen here for this Cleveland Browns team that has been struggling, sitting at 4-4 right now. Not terrible, but I definitely say worse than expectations for them were coming in earlier this season. And then it came out today here from Michael Silver saying earlier today, Browns coach Kevin Stefanski told his players that Odell Beckham Jr. is essentially not on the team right now and that the wide receiver has been told to stay at home. So it seems that the Browns, you know, with this situation going on with Odell, clearly with some issues going on with Odell and the organization, have basically told him to stay at home and not come to practice. And so he did not participate today for the Browns. And it's like a non-football injury related, you know, reason for him not being there, which clearly Odell Beckham seems to have an issue with this Browns team. And so now I just don't think Odell Beckham is going to be back on this Browns team. Just with, you know, the relationship seemingly being broken between him and Baker Mayfield. Now what's going on there, the Browns, you know, not wanting to come to practice. I just don't see it getting resolved. Right now, of course, he didn't get traded yesterday. And so now he can't get traded to another team. So the only way that he would leave this Browns team is if they decide to release him, which is possible. The only issue with that is they still have him under contract for the next couple of years. So that could be an issue. But, you know, if he's going to be an issue on this team and messes up this team's chemistry, you could see them finding maybe some kind of way of, you know, releasing him, possibly another team picking him up sometime later this season. I also saw this update in the past 30 minutes or so here from Ari Meirov, My Sports Update, saying Browns QB Baker Mayfield was asked if he would accept an apology from Odell Beckham Jr., and he said, yeah, I think any sort of conversation would go a long way. Asked if he's hurt by it all. Hurt? Nah. Surprised? Yes. So even though Odell Beckham at least publicly hasn't said anything, it does seem that that message was sent that Odell does not want to be in Cleveland and he is upset with, you know, the fact that Baker Mayfield hasn't gotten him the ball. So now it seems that there is an issue, of course, between him and Baker Mayfield. Definitely now, you know, with the fact that, you know, Baker Mayfield was surprised with what happened. So this is definitely a bad situation for this Browns team that I think had higher hopes coming into this season with like a you know, bolstered defense, a offense that looked like they should be good on paper. And up to this point, they just haven't really looked great. They have dealt with lots of different injuries. So it's definitely unfortunate for Odell Beckham, for the Browns, for Baker Mayfield, that they haven't really been able to get things figured out. So we will see what happens with Odell if he gets released, because I just don't see him finishing with the Browns here. Maybe they can get something resolved, but it seems to me like Odell Beckham may be done playing with the Browns. So let me know what you guys think about this, where Odell Beckham could potentially end up, or if you think he may end up staying on this team. That's going to be it for this one. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys want to see more NFL news content, that's what this channel is for. So make sure you guys subscribe, drop a like on the video. But thank you guys so much for watching. See you guys next time.